Hi everybody, this is David Turner. Welcome to Gone Home. This is video 4. This is the last video. At least I hope so. We're gonna figure out the end of this story. Right now we're just browsing around in the hallway. Looking at the Spanish book and now this letter. This is a very short game. Obviously, it's only going to take 4 videos to get through. I love that. No! Yeah, I don't remember seeing this little scrap of paper. I think this leads to a journal entry.
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
Dad's a real joker, huh? Okay, that skull we saw over in the foyer, I guess that was from Lonnie. I thought it was from Katie, character you play, but I guess not. Here's the dining room. Mom's purse. It's 2 of Mom's purses. Screw Mom's purse. This is the Earth, Wind, and Fire tickets. I don't know if the mom went with this guy or not. I saw the ticket stub in the previous episode down in the on the floor, but I don't know if it was the ticket or the ticket stub. I don't know. I think she feels bad about it. It seems to be so, considering, you know, she's trying to make up with Dad. There's another journal entry coming up. Somewhat closed-minded parents. Oh, not yet. Here we go.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
I've known since She-Ra. I like that. I don't know why. Got this goofy postcard from Katie, your character. That journal was really sad to hear. But That's sort of the way they were raised, so I don't think people can change until, until your children are just raised differently. And it's sort of happening. Not everywhere, obviously, but in some places, maybe it's a start. It's stationary. Ugh. Alright, enough serious talk. But the gits. Oh, that's your father's manuscript for his supposed third book. We'll see more of that later on. It's another smoke detector. Alright. Oh wait, is it the same one? Anyway. It's dark over here, so I must not have been here. Doesn't bear too well on a close-up, does it? Ah, the kitchen. Finally, I could eat something. And play some music. In which case, I'll unfortunately have to shut up. Otherwise, you can't hear me. Right now. Generic cola. Cheese. Oh god. Hey, banana. Didn't look that bad. It's in the freezer, so, or the fridge, so. Ow. Still gotta work in these cabinets. And there's a lot of pizza boxes in this house. I mean, do you throw anything out, people? Oh, this is one of the earliest stories of Sam's. This is her and Daniel. Can't quite spell his name right. This leads to another journal voiceover. It's kind of a sweet one, I guess. They have wheels for feet.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I take him for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
Bittersweet, I guess. Bittersweet like this game tends to be. Just checking dates there. Apparently right now it's June. I'm guessing it's the second week of June. That 5th through the 9th, or 4th through the 10th, I should say. I don't know what exactly date it is, because I know my parents have gone on their anniversary trip, so I don't know exactly what day of the week it is, though. Can't open those. Phone books. I think we finally don't get phone books anymore at where I live. For a long time, they seemed like a total waste of paper. Hamburger dinner. Hippos. Alright. Oh, this stuff is so generic. Corn. Lots of potato chips. I guess when you have teenage daughters, that's a lot of bad food to eat. Anyway, here we are, the garage. That's his second book. It's the second printing, as we see here in this letter. Apparently there was a revival of his books by some smaller production company who liked weird stuff. So they found these books and said, hey, let's reprint these. Probably just thinking they're just dorky books, but yeah, your father did put his heart and soul into them. And it does inspire him to start writing a third book, as we'll see later on. Just left his note. Just, we're out of here. Here's Sam. Here's money. Bye. Must be Lonnie's.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions. No contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country? The other side of the world? My mind, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Apparently Sam worked at Crown Burger? I thought that were just like Clown Burger. That would have made more sense. Should defile your parents' bed while they're gone. That'll show them. Okay, Katie, you have no problem reading that, alright? That is the ugliest bike I've ever seen. I've seen some ugly bikes in my youth. Hell, I owned a pretty ugly bike at one time. A leftover from my uncle, I believe. I sent this one from Barcelona. Katie's pretty cool to just wander around Europe. I mean, family, I wouldn't consider them rich.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
After that seriousness, let's flush the toilet to lighten up the mood. The story's getting serious with Lonnie and Sam. I wonder where it's gonna end up at. The laundry room. Bix! Nothing. Softy. Oh, softly. Another note. Kind of a Dear John letter, sorta, I guess. The plant room, I guess. I don't know if it's a greenhouse or not. Oh, and it's another typing room for your dad. This is where he's working on his third book. Or that's the second book. But Strong Pines, couple counseling retreat. So that's where your parents are right now. Okay, whatever. That must be his new work. So Dad has little hope in his work, which is pretty cool. Says he doesn't seem to do anything else. Writing reviews for electronic equipment doesn't seem to be working. And I love this mug. You could actually buy this mug, actually. Online. You could probably find it. From Fulbright Studios, I think. I can't type anything, unfortunately. Oh, another journal coming up. Hear the music kicking in. We'll do it.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Last secret room. Oh, the pentagram. Oh no. Honey snaps, no! Add a key? Alright.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Uh-oh. Now you're gonna find her body. She took a bunch of sleeping pills. She'll be dead. Right? That's what I thought. Maybe. Of course, I have to do one thing first. And it's the most important thing of this game. I mean, you can't go through this game without doing this thing. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be right. That's right, I have to go back outside and get good old Christmas Duck and put him back where he belongs. It costs $6, damn it. After all, Christmas Duck, good old Christmas Duck, wants to go home. Wants to go back in his little roost. Ducks have roosts? I don't know. Anyway, little basket, which we'll find up here. There you go, Christmas Duck. Now the game's over. I guess there's a little more.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
That's so cute. And there's the journal you've been sort of reading as the game went on. All the journals you're hearing were from there.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Aw, I miss you, Sam. I remember the first time I played this game and I thought to myself, how would I feel if it was my sister? I have a younger sister, and it just seems... I felt so bittersweet. I still do, seeing the end of this game. It's like, I understand why you are doing what you want to do, but On the other hand, I want to talk to you. I want to meet Lonnie. I want to get to know her, and especially considering everything she had to deal with mom and dad, that kind of sucked. Anyway, I'll shut up and you can listen to this music, which is actually pretty good. Okay, I lied. I'm going to talk a little more. I'd like to... Anybody who did watch this, the few people who watch this, I appreciate that. And this is my first Let's Play series, and I enjoy doing it. It's fun, and you're welcome. I appreciated playing. Anyway, and I plan to do some more of these. I'd like to do one for a new game that's out now from Don't Nod. I believe is the name of the studio. I might be pronouncing it wrong. A French studio called Life is Strange, and I'm having a lot of fun with that game. And I think that would fit as a Let's Play. So until that happens, thank you for watching. Goodbye.